Altering one's mindset is fundamentally akin to transforming one's destiny, a concept championed by Neville Goddard. He suggests that the universe and its denizens are reflective of an individual's inner consciousness. Consciousness is not merely an agent but the very essence of being. Thus, to unravel the mysteries of existence, one must explore the depths of consciousness. Understanding and mastering consciousness can lead to the realization of one's dreams. Esteemed reader, through this mastery, you are given the power to shape and sustain your desired reality. Indeed, consciousness is the ultimate truth, not merely symbolically, but in the most tangible sense. For better comprehension, imagine consciousness as divided into conscious and subconscious parts, each playing a role in its intelligent operation. Understanding how these two segments interact is vital. The conscious mind is responsible for decision-making and is subjective, while the subconscious mind is neutral and open to all ideas. The conscious mind influences outcomes, whereas the subconscious is the source of all manifestations. They represent the two sides of consciousness, the conscious as the masculine and the subconscious as the feminine. The goal is to embed these ideas into the subconscious, which then molds and realizes them. According to this concept, an idea is conceived and then planted into the subconscious. Every manifestation begins with consciousness through this process, without which nothing can come into being. The conscious mind influences the subconscious, which then materializes everything imprinted upon it. The subconscious doesn't create ideas, it accepts the beliefs of the conscious mind as reality. Interestingly, the objective world solidifies these accepted beliefs. Therefore, through visualization and emotional engagement, one directs their creations, selecting the ideas to nurture. Mastery over the subconscious is achieved by controlling our thoughts and emotions. The sacred gem lies in the depths of the subconscious, the divine womb of creation. The subconscious transcends logic, treating emotions as real, thus sparking the creative process. Creation starts with an idea, driven by emotion. Without autonomy, the subconscious absorbs ideas through emotional resonance. No idea can imprint on the subconscious without being emotionally felt first. Once felt, whether positive, negative, or neutral, it seeks expression. Emotion is the sole pathway for transferring ideas into the subconscious. Thus, individuals who neglect their emotional health might unintentionally embed undesired states into their subconscious. Managing emotions isn't about suppression but about directing the imagination and maintaining emotions that lead to happiness. Keeping a watchful eye on one's emotional state is crucial for a fulfilling life. Avoid negative emotions and refrain from focusing on imperfections, whether in oneself or others, as this equates to embedding such limitations into your subconscious. Avoid wishing harm on others, just as you would for yourself. Prioritizing joy and fulfillment is essential, all else is secondary. A dominant emotion will inevitably manifest. The statement "I am healthy" is more effective than "I will be healthy." The latter implies a current deficiency, whereas "I am" denotes an existing state over a non-existent one. Belief in being is more powerful than mere aspiration. Therefore, for desires to manifest, they must be felt as current realities rather than future wishes. Feeling precedes manifestation, the foundation of all creation. Monitor your emotional and mental states, as they are deeply connected to the physical world. Your physical condition reflects your prevailing emotions. Suppressed, intense emotions are the root of all diseases. Unexpressed negative emotions plant the seeds of illness in both the body and environment. Avoid feelings of regret or failure, as such frustrations and disconnections from desired outcomes lead to sickness. Focus on and embody the state you wish to bring into reality. Living in the reality of a desired state and acting with that belief leads to what are considered miracles. Every change begins with a shift in emotion. A change in emotion signifies a change in destiny. Creation is born in the subconscious, and mastering its direction through intentional control of our thoughts and emotions is crucial. Neither luck nor randomness dictates our fate, rather, the imprints on our subconscious determine our life's circumstances. The subconscious, neutral and unbiased, focuses solely on the genuineness of our emotions, accepting as true what we emotionally affirm. Emotion is the subconscious's verification of our professed truths. This characteristic assures that nothing is unattainable. Whatever the mind conceives and emotionally supports as true, the subconscious is obligated to bring to fruition. Our emotions form the mold from which reality is cast. An alteration in emotions changes this mold. The subconscious continuously manifests what is impressed upon it. From the moment it receives an impression, it strives to externalize it, accepting the imbued emotion as real and aligning to manifest in the physical world the exact reflection of that emotion. The subconscious does not alter an individual's beliefs, it mirrors them as they are, for better or worse. To reach the desired subconscious state, embody the feeling of having achieved your wish. Focus on the wish itself, ignoring the means of its realization or potential obstacles. Imprinting the desired state onto the subconscious is crucial. Focusing on difficulties only leads the subconscious to bring these into your reality. The subconscious, the forge of creation, molds ideas into reality based on the emotions presented by the individual. It invariably shapes and manifests the idea as it was emotionally envisioned. Viewing a state as dire or unachievable imprints the notion of failure onto the subconscious. While the subconscious serves the individual, this relationship should not be seen as dominance over a subordinate entity. Ancient scriptures likened it to servitude. St. Paul's depiction of the subconscious as feminine, suggesting its submission to the masculine, highlights its role in serving humanity and shaping our emotional reality. However, it prefers persuasion over coercion, acting more as a valued partner than a subservient. The biblical analogy of the husband as the head of the wife may not universally apply to earthly male-female dynamics, but it aptly symbolizes the relationship between the conscious and subconscious, or the masculine and feminine aspects of consciousness. Paul's mention of a great mystery regarding Christ and the Church indeed refers to the mystery of consciousness. Consciousness is intrinsically unified, yet for the sake of creation, it appears dual, the conscious, masculine, the observer, guiding the subconscious, feminine, receptive. This leadership, however, is not tyrannical but born of love. Embracing the emotional state as if one's goals have already been accomplished propels the subconscious into realizing the conditions necessary for achievement. Desires are effortlessly integrated when one emotionally lives in their fulfilled state, for it is through emotion that an idea is accepted by the subconscious, facilitating its realization. When observing the fruition of your desires, attribute their manifestation to your emotional state rather than external factors. However, it's a fundamental truth that the external world mirrors the internal, captured in the axiom as within, so without, as above, so below, so above, as without, so within, a concept reiterated in the 7 principles of Hermes Trismegistus. Nothing is received that is not given from heaven, John 3 verse 27. The kingdom of heaven is within you, Luke 17 verse 21. Everything originates from within, there is nothing external. The subconscious does not acknowledge anything outside of what your conscious mind is aware of. Your reality, in all its details, is the manifestation of your consciousness. External situations are evidence of what has been imprinted upon the subconscious. Changing these imprints alters their external expressions. The subconscious confirms what you emotionally accept as true, and since creation originates from these subconscious imprints, your emotional state is the blueprint of your reality. Understanding the crucial function of the subconscious in achieving our desires leads to a reflection on our goals and how we pursue them. Engaging in visualization and positive affirmations acts as a bridge from desire to reality, thus facilitating the transformation of thoughts into tangible outcomes. Thoughts charged with belief and positive emotion are engraved into the subconscious, acting as seeds that, under the right conditions, germinate into physical existence in our world. Nourishing our subconscious with visions, emotions, and thoughts aligned with our deepest desires is similar to cultivating a garden. Just as a gardener selectively plants seeds, enriches the soil, and creates the perfect environment for growth, we must also carefully tend to the thoughts and emotions we plant in our subconscious. This inner garden, watered by our consistent visualizations and affirmations, will in time bloom, reflecting our inner richness and beauty in the external world. Gratitude is another vital ingredient in this manifestation process. Cultivating gratitude for our present blessings and those yet to come raises our vibrational frequency, aligning us more closely with the flow of universal abundance. Gratitude initiates a cycle of appreciation and receiving, attracting even more abundance. Additionally, it is crucial to recognize that the constructs of time and space are linear concepts that do not constrain the subconscious. While the fulfillment of our desires might seem distant or difficult from a linear viewpoint, in the realm of the subconscious, everything exists in an eternal present. Thus, the task is to align our conscious awareness with this reality, living as though our desires have already come to pass. You are the embodiment of your dreams, and disbelief is the only obstacle to their realization. Searching externally for what is internally doubted is an exercise in futility, for we only encounter what we embody. Essentially, your possessions mirror your self-perception. He who acknowledges abundance will receive more, Matthew 13 verse 12, Matthew 25 verse 29, Mark 4 verse 25, Luke 8 verse 18, Luke 19 verse 26. Overcoming reliance on sensory perceptions and embracing the feeling of fulfillment are key steps towards achieving your desires. The control over your thoughts and emotions represents the highest form of achievement. Until such control is mastered, where you can feel your desires regardless of external appearances, utilize sleep and prayer as means to imprint your desires onto the subconscious. Sleep and prayer act as gateways to the subconscious, enabling the transition of desires from thought to reality.